Hello, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Welcome to Anna Transylvania's Tarot Room. And this is the Tarotbite for all of you for Sunday, May 4th. Okay, let's see. We will take Cancerians first. Okay, they come first in the zodiac. We will take them first. Okay, whoa. Okay. Let's see. I don't read with pop-outs, so okay, let's see what's happening with Cancerians today, my little Cancerian buddies. Okay. 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 Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. I did this reading. This is the second time I'm doing this reading, and you had these in this position. So that's not a coincidence. It is talking about today, Cancerians. Issues might be cropping up that keep cropping up, okay? This chaos that keeps cropping up, this like these issues, these arguments that keep popping up. So today is kind of a day, like in the beginning of the day, you're like, oh, today I just need to put myself first and like figure out all of this stuff. And then other things and other issues are gonna want your attention today, okay? And issues that are kind of never ending, but you will be getting a very important phone call today. And this will, like, you had plans for your day, okay? You had planned your day to do something fun and to do something good and to do something nice for yourself, whatever. And this thing right here, this phone call is just going to derail you in the beginning of your day. It's like, okay, this person's calling you and they're like, hey, let me tell you the tea, and this is what happened, and this is what happened, whatever, right? And you'll be feeling very conflicted, because you had a day planned out, but now you have to replan the day. So the cards are talking about when you replan your day, allow yourself a little bit of time, like take some time, take like an hour or so, after the phone call. Don't just immediately jump into action, okay? Like if you immediately jump into action, yeah, see, if you're very tired, so like if you immediately jump into action, you will exhaust yourself, okay? um but basically, like, also the cards are saying this is an issue that you thought was over. This is an issue that you thought was just like done and dusted, okay? But it's not. And you're like, why? I want it done. I want it done. I don't want to do this again, ever again in my entire life. Like, I want it done. You will kind of feel betrayed. You will kind of feel like, oh, what, whatever, why are you calling me about it? you know so you might actually not even answer the phone. All right, because that's your boundary that you've put there. So it's talking about prioritize whatever boundaries allow you to flourish today, okay? So if people want you to do certain things, if people think on it for a second, think on it, like, what are these priorities that you actually want and need to do for yourself, and do those, put those first. So if you had a day of fun and of recharging and everything like that, and this person wants you to do something that you've told them in no uncertain terms that you're not going to do, then tell them that. Be like, you know what? Like, I thought this issue was done and dusted, but now you're calling me again. And no, not today. I don't have the time today. I got a bunch of other things to do today. Okay. So, and this is kind of what it's saying. Okay. Cancerians, it is time for you to put your foot down on an issue that keeps propping up. And it is time for people to know the consequences, okay? For people to be very, very clear about the consequences of situations. All right, not come at you with this like chaotic sort of energy over here and expect you to do something about it, because you're the caretaker of the zodiac. You're like, you want to mother people, you want people to feel good and everything like that. But if you're not feeling good, you can't be making other people feel good, and you need time for I'm looking for that card that flipped up. All right, let's see what else. Yes, beautiful. So if you do that, if you draw If you just be like, my energy is my energy, like, I'm not giving you this, I'm not giving you this energy, these issues, this whatever, these, they're like kind of like gnats. This card is like just a crop of small issues, small family issues that just keep propping up. And yeah, so if you prioritize your well-being and your health and what it is that you want from life, you'll be able to attract today a much better resonating energy. So by the middle of the day or so, you'll be attracting things that resonate with this energy here, things that resonate with your calm and awesome energy. When you're in a flow, you can manifest quite easily. So it's saying, unburden yourself. This is not your burden to carry, you know. Plus, as well, you have people in your corner who do support you in not carrying this. So, all right, expect a phone call, I guess. um, let me know how it goes. Okay, Cancerians, let me know how it goes with this phone call or whatever that you're going to be getting over here with this chaotic news. It's like a group of people that just keeps coming in. But yeah, you center in what your own happiness is and what makes you flow. But yeah, it's time to put your foot down. No more going back on your word with this person or this issue. It is time for whatever consequences that you've put in place to be enacted for your own peace of mind, well-being, self-love, and to allow other people to enter your life who actually love you and want you and want to do right by you. All right, Cancerians, I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Okay, that was Cancer. Excuse me. Okay. Scorpio, you guys are having like an interesting day, Scorpio. There's like a few Scorpio. I thought I saw a card that flipped. There it was. I saw it. Oh, let's find it, Scorpio. Let's go on a sleuthing expedition. Let's go poke our noses where it doesn't belong. Scorpio, you guys have had this morning in your shorts like you didn't want to let me in. Okay, so all of you are being like very introspective and introverted today and just wanting to keep information to yourself. All right, Scorpios, that was your like sort of energy read from what was happening today. You don't even like, you're not even letting me like shuffle cards today. Okay, Scorpio, let's see. Welcome, Scorpio. This is your Tarotbite with me, Anna Transylvania, for today, Sunday, May 4th. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. You too, Scorpio. Pretty decisive. Okay, good. Time for boundary work for the water signs, it looks like. Yeah, look at that. It's like you're putting boundaries. All of the water signs are kind of putting boundaries on like people today. You're like, enough is enough. Oh my God, Jesus, you guys are raining on my parade. Both Cancer and Scorpio have had some really good days, and they want those good days to continue. And today, people are seeing that you have a good time, and they're not leaving you alone. They're like, why are you having such a good time? We're not having a good time. How dare you have a good time, And they're just like trying to burden you with their problems. And you're like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to worry about it. Like, I'm going to be sitting here and waiting, meditating, whatever. I want my boring day. I love my boring day. It is my time to sit here and think about things, to sit here and just meditate, to sit here and be at peace with myself and my decisions and everything like that. Sometimes this can mean an ending. You had that yesterday too, like you're ending a sort of phase, but another phase is beginning. Okay. All right, so let's see what's going on with these people over here. Look at all these people. It's like you don't want nothing to do with it today. You're just like, I'm gonna be by myself, in my own brain, in my own room. Okay. All right, yeah, see, a new beginning. You're just waiting for that new energy to manifest. You're actually feeling this energy. Um, but you're keeping it to yourself. You're being very stealthy right now. You sometimes the King of Swords, okay, he's very much a researcher. He wants to know the information. He's the information king, okay? So he wants to know the information. He wants to go uncover the information and everything like that. So it is saying you're going to go on an exploratory expedition, okay, to find out what you resonate with today. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Let's see if they, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I see. It's for you too, okay? Because you guys are water signs. For all the water signs, um, all of these sword cards are for here for the water signs. It's like issues are ending for you. They're coming to a close. You're making them come to a close while you're secretly sort of researching where do you want to go next. Like if all of these energies, all of these people are out of your circle, where do you want to go next? But today, day of rest, um day of contemplating the future a little bit, and day of exploring your options secretly, quietly. Look at how quiet these people are. These two are some of the quietest cards in the deck. He's not as quiet, but this is also pretty quiet. It's like, I'm keeping things to myself. I'm keeping how I feel to myself. I'm keeping what I think to myself. So even if you're going to be hanging out, which I doubt today, this is like not a hanging out like energy. Even if you're hanging out today, it is saying that you're not going to do it until like the later part of the day, I think, like afternoon, after 2 p.m., after, right? Um, Even if you're hanging out today, um, you're going to be keeping stuff to yourself. Like you're going to be just quiet. You're going to be like, yeah, like I'm going to be gregarious and light, but quiet about what's going on with me. Good. I mean, we expect that from you, Scorpio, I mean, I don't hate to say it, right? It's the truth. Like, you guys are, I wouldn't call you secretive, but you're quiet, like when you're working on a goal or whatever, you don't want everybody to know. Because it disturbs your energy, it disturbs, yeah, look, goal setting. There it is again. Cancerians bleeding into this reading, but that's fine. This tower here is something else. Like, it's not for you, okay? It's not for you. This is like an environmental thing that started to happen earlier this morning. I've been filming for a minute, so it started to happen earlier this morning, and it's going to affect a lot of people. So that's why they're telling several of the signs, like the water signs have been told that keep, and the fire signs have been told, keep to yourself, keep your energy centered with yourself. If you have to be alone to do that, fine, but keep to yourself, because this disruptive energy over here is going to be interesting. I'm not afraid for you to have a tower, because Scorpios handle towers every day, okay? Like, I'm not afraid for you guys to have like dramatic changes, because you do. But it's saying, please go slow, please have a plan, okay? Because this disruptive energy, won't just take, you having a mental, you knowing your mental load here. It'll take for you to be moving forward through this energy. It'll take having a plan, okay? All right, Scorpio, let's see any more. All right, it is talking about, yeah, put an end to your cycle so that you have energy, okay? Rest, recuperate, okay? Let's clarify the death card. So that, yeah. Good, okay? The end and the beginning. This is the end and the beginning of a new cycle. So don't expect just one small action to resolve this whole entire tower. It's not going to happen like that, okay? So that's why they're urging you to take it slow and just, it's okay to take a break today. It's okay to find what resonates. It's okay to dismiss all of the people that don't resonate with you today. Okay. Um, and so that way you can have this Ace of Wands, this new beginning. Okay. So these changes are going to be good for most Scorpios that watch this channel. Okay. But some of you, this is your energy. This is also kind of a little bit your energy. So I'm okay with that because Scorpio has a little fire in their belly. So when they start going through stuff, this is going to be later on. Like they've kind of forewarned me in the other readings too, that like in the next week or two, there's going to be some drastic changes happening. I'm going to take a read on that. We'll have that up later on today. But yeah, okay, Scorpio. That was your reading for today. A little bit intense for just one day. And I hope you have a good day. And I'll be back tomorrow and we'll see how this is progressing, okay? Bye bye, Scorpio. All right. Pisceans, are you ready? Are you ready? Um, let's see. Let's shuffle Scorpio back in there. Uh, they were intense. They're always intense, or whatever. You know. In Pisces, I can see some of you laughing now. I can see some of you like, ha ha ha, Scorpio, they're always intense, whatever. Uh, whatever, I'm last, I'm always last. Last but best, okay? Last but best, my little Pisceans, my Piscean friends, okay? My go with the flow, spiritual, compassionate, loving Pisces. Okay. Beautiful Pisces, this is your Tarotbite. Do you like my off key? Yeah, okay. And my fat hands, my off key. All right. This is the Tarotbite for Pisces for Sunday, May 5th. Okay, Pisces, let's get into it. Finally, finally, finally. Good. You're like, let's get through it. Oh my God. Okay, let's get through it. I always have this energy with Pisces. It's like Pisces just makes me spicy a little bit, you know. You guys make me sing. You have this like very high vibrational energy. At least the Pisces that watch this channel, right? Uh, most Pisces have high spiritual energy. Okay, like you're the last sign in the zodiac, so you have spiritual energy. Okay, all right. So let's do the Tarotbite. Today, this is a collective. Okay, this is collective right here. Today is a day of making decisions about your values. Some of your values no longer resonate with you, okay? Some of your values and goals are not worth keeping around because what you're doing is you're staying safe over here. See this safety, see this? But this safety is actually stagnation because this is what you could be capturing if you get out of your safe zone, okay? So it is talking about today, you want to feel safe, you want to feel cocooned, you want to stay at home and, do all of these things. Let's see. Yeah, like you want to just keep things to you had this, you're following your instinct and you're staying at home. But the problem is that in the last couple of months or so, you have changed and you have grown so much into this intuitive person, and you're not listening to these larger impulses that tell you you need to go for what makes you feel happy in the real world, for what makes you feel like you're in a flow in the real world. You need to be out in the real world, but you're just cocooning yourself in this, in your nest. Okay. A lot of Pisceans have like these very comfortable nests. Okay, their homes are very comfortable with things that they care about and things like this. So it is telling you, please follow your larger instinct because these energies are here for you to capture. Obviously, it's larger than one day, but because they're aces, it's major arcana time. Okay, it is time for you to level up, Pisces. Okay, and you can't do that. Like, Pisces needs to be in community. You guys need to be in contact. You're more social than like a lot of other signs, okay? People think of Pisces as this introvert and just, stays at home because you have these, like I talked about before, these very comfortable homes, okay? But the truth is, you need community. And really, the community needs a vibing Pisces, okay? The community needs you, okay? So quit being depressed and trying to be safe at home and allow yourself to go within a community. Trust yourself that if you need to leave and if you need to like go home and if you need time for you to recharge, you can do that. You can say to these people, that you're hanging out with, hey, you know, I would love to chat some more, but I gotta go home now. Trust that they're not gonna abandon you just because, right? So today, for some of you, it's a day of rest, stay at home, whatever. For some of you, it's a day to be in a community. For a lot of you, you need to make the decision, which energies do you want into your life, okay? And listen to your inner compass. Listen to your inner compass, because these energies are here for you for the taking right now. The Ace of Cups is excellent emotional energy, excellent flow energy. It's also abundant sometimes, because sometimes water in these cards is like money, okay? It's the free flow of energy. And this one is actually money. So it's talking about prime your pump so that you can manifest this money that you've been wanting, because it's saying over here you're just kind of being very cheap with yourself at the moment. Instead of manifesting how you know you manifest, you're just saving the little bit of money that you have. So please think on these manifestation things today, okay? At least that. Please think on the manifestation things, and allow the community to help you. Go out there in the community and help them, let them help you, and make decisions about who gets a lot of your energy, okay, in the new phase of your life. But I will see you tomorrow, Pisces. Bye bye.